President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has approved a 70-day extension of registration of subscriber identity modules SIMs in the country, a move seen to increase the number of registrants to around 20 million, the Department of Information and Communication Technology, DICT, said on Tuesday. The president gave the approval during a sectoral meeting with Information and Communications Technology Secretary Ivan John Boy and other government officials in Malacanang on Tuesday. At a palace press briefing, Boy said, low turnout was not the main reason for extension, since there were already 82 million SIM registrations out of 168,016,400 total number of active SIMs in the Philippines. That goes to show the issue is not really limited to ID or anything, it is just our bad habit of delaying to the last minute the compliance with the law, he told reporters. Clearly, our countrymen are just hard-headed, they were always hoping for extension, he said. The DICT chief pointed this out after reporting that there was a surge in the registration in the last 2 weeks before the original April 26 deadline. Boy said there was only an average of 100,000 SIM card registrants during the first few months of the registration period. We anticipate that there will be probably around 15 to 18 or 20 million SIM cards that need to be registered that are active, he also said. We're anticipating that the total SIM card registration will be about 100 million, more or less, and the remaining 50 million are the ones that are disposable, so to speak, the ones that are being used only once and for different purposes, either for telemarketing purposes or for scamming purposes, we added. He said the president approved the DICT's recommendation to extend the SIM card registration period, as 20 million unregistered SIMs were still a significant number. We discovered that some of the low turnouts were in the island provinces, like Dinagat, Siquijor and Camiguin Islands, Tawi-Tawi, Basilan. So when it was presented, the president noticed that we need to put in more effort to deploy teams to these island provinces to address the low turnout, we said. The DICT chief Baird plans to concentrate on provinces and islands with low registration turnouts. He said residents of far-flung provinces should have no problem registering their SIMs because our system is allowing even barangay-issued IDs, so the barangay village is already the lowest government agency that is fully accessible to all residents. In the next 90 days, we will be concentrating on some of those islands and some of the communities where we will be deploying more people and more resources to those islands for registration, we added. Meanwhile, he reminded the public that the 70-day extension is the last chance to register all active SIM cards, and those who remain unregistered after the extended period may see their SIM cards deactivated. So this is the last chance. The law actually has our hands tied. We are only allowed to do this, the extension once and up to a certain period of time. Thereafter, it will be a hard deadline, we said. And those who do not register will lose all services, they will lose the number, they will lose access to their SIM card, which means they cannot call out, they cannot receive calls, they cannot text, and they will lose access also to their e-wallets and whatever financial services that are linked to their SIM card. So I urge the public really to register quickly, he added. Senador Mary Grace Poe also on Tuesday welcomed the extension of SIM registration. SIM registration was meant to promote the responsible use of SIM and to halt the abuses of scammers and criminals. It is not meant to punish legitimate SIM subscribers, especially those in remote areas, the chairman of the Senate Committee on Public Services said. Telcos, telecommunication companies must mobilize and go down to the grassroots to reach out to more of their subscribers. As most telcos have been enjoying vast profits from their services, they have the corresponding obligation and the necessary resources to track down their SIM users and to widen the opportunity for registration, she said.